His targets are young women who are attracted to his wealth. He regularly does giveaway on social media, and this attracted more girls to his inbox, and he will send them airtime and money. Amaka was one such girl. She was 24 years old, fresh out of University of Port Harcourt, and desperately searching for a job. When she saw Tony's Instagram page, she was really impressed by his lavish lifestyle, with pictures of expensive vacations and fancy cars. When Tony messaged her, Amaka was excited. A man with such wealth taking interest in her felt like a dream. Days later, they were chatting like old friends. Tony showered her with compliments, airtime, and money. He seemed like a perfect gentleman, very kind and generous. Tony invited Amaka to Lagos the next week, and she agreed. When she arrived in Lagos, Tony took her to his apartment in Lekki. He treated her like a queen. They talked, laughed, shared drinks, and eventually ended up in his bedroom, and they had unprotected sex. The next morning, Amaka woke up to find Tony acting strange. He was just angry for no reason. The sweet man from last night was gone. He barely responded to Amaka whenever she tried to talk to him, and this made Amaka felt very uncomfortable in his house. She felt hot, and the next day, she went back to Port Harcourt. Weeks after being with Tony, Amaka sat in a small clinic, staring at a result that says she is HIV positive. The weight of the news crushed her. She replayed every moment of that night with Tony. When she left the hospital, her sadness turned into anger, and she called Tony, but his line was not available. When she tried to message him on WhatsApp, she realized Tony had blocked her everywhere, including on Instagram and Facebook. This made her more angry, and she thought of why she should bear the burden of the pain alone. And she decided to retaliate by intentionally infecting as many men as possible. Amaka changed over the next few days.